Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing our playthrough of Fallout 3. In the last episode, we made our way into Vault 112 and into the Tranquility Lounge? Tranquility Loungers? I can't remember exactly what they were called, but anyways, it took us into this virtual reality world where we need to figure out what happened to Dad. So, we're supposed to go talk with Betty, which I guess is this person over here, so we can find out what's going on.
Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
And you are...
I'm Betty. I live here on Tranquility Lane. Want to play a game?
Okay, I guess.
I knew you would. It's a really simple game. All you have to do is make Timmy Newsbum cry.
Who's that?
He's the only other kid that lives here besides you. He's a big crybaby. You'll see. Make him cry, and then come back here so we can talk some more.
Okay. Make Timmy Newbaum cry.
Hi there, I'm Timmy. Wanna play?
Betty says that should make you cry.
What? No, she didn't. Did she? I don't like her. She's creepy, and she laughs at stuff that isn't funny.
Have you seen my dad?
Your dad? Nope, I haven't. Did he get lost?
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
It's okay, I guess. I don't really have nobody to play with, except for Betty, and she's kind of, well, she's mean.
None of this is real. It's some kind of crazy experiment.
What? You're weird. Bye-bye.
What can I do for you, sport?
Where am I?
Such a kidder. You're on Tranquility Lane, of course. Where else would you be?
Have you seen my dad?
Nope, afraid not. Don't you worry about it, though. You'll find him.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
You mean besides how wonderful it is to live here? Everyone's very friendly. Even old Lady Dithers, though she's lost most of her marbles.
This is what? Some kind of computer simulation?
Sounds like you've been spending too much time with your nose in those darned comic books, sport.
Okay.
Hello.
Bill Foster.
You don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. It's not real, none of it. It needs to end. The suffering must end.
Finally, someone who knows what's going on. How do I get out of here?
We're not really here. We're not really talking. It's all made up. Make believe. We're sleeping, dreaming. The dream became a nightmare. It has to end. It just has to. But we're not in charge. He is. And he doesn't want us to wake up.
Who are you talking about?
He calls himself Betty now, but he's still the same. He can put on a new face all he likes, but underneath he's still evil. Braun. Bastard thinks because he helped create this place, he's God here. But I know he still uses the fail-safe terminal. I know it.
What are you talking about?
It's in the abandoned house. He doesn't want us going in there because he's afraid we might find it. It's the only terminal to the outside. The only way to shut the whole thing down. You've got to find it.
Okay. Well, it's in the abandoned house. That does ring a bell. I think there's like a code or something that you have to put in some way. Which one is the abandoned house? It should be the one that looks weird. Is it this one? No, that's the Simpson residence. Which one of these is the abandoned house? Rockwell. New bomb. Or is there another house not on the street here that I'm just not noticing? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, there's a code. Yeah, in that room, we got to activate those in a sequence, and it makes there's a tune or something. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I thought it was. I thought it was going to be the bee ba bee ba 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 ba. All right, that's going to be the last one. I'm a musician, so I feel like coat rack's not an option. The chair is a sit object. Wait, what? There we go. Very nice. Okay, so we got the terminal open. Access the Chinese invasion program. Access version control. I mean, let's read these. I have surprised myself. I find Tranquility Lane comforting. Although distinctly American, it somehow reminds me of Kronak, the town of my childhood. There's a beautiful irony with this particular simulation as well. The residents here are naturally at home, naturally safe. When I toy with them, when their suburban that's a really hard thing to say for some reason. Suburban illusion is suddenly broken. It's much more satisfying. I do believe we shall all remain here in Tranquility Lane for a very long time. A very long time indeed. Yesterday, Dithers slipped on the chalet's icy stairs, went airborne, and managed to impale herself on the wrought iron fence. It was spectacular. Complete and utterly random. Is there anything more sublime than bold crimson on fresh fallen snow? This guy is insane. Okay, version control. Display current version control. Exceptions granted for pod 1, manual override for pods disabled, remote access allowed, user Esperon has privileges, updated neural inputs. Okay. So the only option we have is to do the Chinese invasion program, so let's do that. Failsafe program documentation. Here's the revised codes for the military training program you expressed interest in. I'm not sure exactly what you wanted with it, but I stress this program was never designed to be run with civilian equipment. Frankly, I don't expect that any system you have access to can even run it. But if you run this program with the failsafes off as requested, your real-world subjects will die if killed in the simulation. It goes without saying that officially I denied your request. Okay. There are days I consider finally pulling the plug, as it were, putting a permanent end to both this simulation and my life. That is the reason I requested installation of General Chase's Chinese invasion program after all. By disabling the safety protocols, I have ensured that each subject in Vault 112 will physically die if their in-simulation avatars are killed. Real-world death, end of simulation, the perfect failsafe. At least it would have been, if not for my own misjudgment. I knew when the simulation first went online that secondary safeties, those established for all the Vault tech and military personnel, would prevent my own real-world demise in the event of a failsafe execution. In the end, I would kill all the subjects and save myself. I wouldn't want it any other way, or so I thought. It's true the failsafe would scare the living hell out of every resident in Tranquility Lane and lead to their brutal deaths, but then what about me? I have no ability to disable my own safety from within the simulation, and other avatars I could create would be driven by the simulation AI subroutines. Where's the fun in tormenting a machine? And so the release of the real-world subjects is more than they deserve, more than I could bear. They'd be dead, and I'd be left here in Tranquility Lane, alone, tragically bored for all eternity. Okay. And they're gonna die. Exit Tranquility Lane. Is there a... I'm confused. Is there a door or something? Oh, we probably have to talk to Betty, huh?
Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die, and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
You ruined everything! Everything!
Well, it's all over now. I put these people out of their misery. You're getting exactly what you deserve.
You've taken them all from me. You've left me with nothing.
It's not fair. Nobody to play with ever again.
Okay. Well, fortunately, I was able to figure out the code for, I was able to figure out the code because of it was a musical thing.
Son, you've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. It's so good to see you, but what are you doing here?
Let's see, I came here to find you.
Well, I'm glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. I wasn't ready for Brawn, or I might have fared better.
Oh, I didn't realize he was the dog. Good thing I showed up to save you.
It certainly is. It's nice to feel that I'm on two legs again. And thanks to Dr. Brawn, I know that Project Purity isn't lost after all.
Well, what did you learn?
I was right about Brawn. The technology he developed is unstable, even dangerous. But it can be adapted for Project Purity. I need to return to Rivet City and talk with Madison. If we can find a GEC, we can make Project Purity work.
So you're going back to Rivet City?
Yes. With what I've learned, Madison is sure to see that we can finally succeed where we failed so many years ago. I'd like you to come with me. I'd like you to be there when we finally open the floodgates.
All right, well, let's head over there then.
That's my boy. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
All right. So what exactly is Project Purity?
It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on D.C.'s tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work.
Okay. So what happened?
In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on. When we couldn't produce any significant results, progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came. But then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since.
Okay. Let's go then.
Be careful.
All right, that's cool. Okay, I kind of want to see... That's locked. I want to see if we can get into the Overseer's office now that everything has been closed off, or that now that everything's been shut off. I kind of want to see if we can get into the Overseer's office. I doubt it, but I'd like to see if we can. Requires a key. Yeah. Alright, yeah, unfortunately, I guess we're not going to be able to do that, but that's okay. We're going to go back to Rivet City and have a conversation with Dr. Madison and find out what's next. Okay. Trying to remember which way is out. Fortunately, we can quick travel once we're done here, so that will be nice. Oh, you know what? Let's get our equipment back on. So, Recon and the Storm Chaser outfit, yeah. Definitely want to make sure. All of my stuff got... Okay, that's annoying, but whatever. We'll stick with the hunting rifle for number 1. The combat shotgun for number 2. The silenced pistol for number 3. The Chinese officer sword for number 4. And frag grenades for number 5. Alright. I'm sitting here... Oh, okay. Okay, sorry about that. I had a weird pop-up show up on my computer, and I was like, what's going on there? Alright, so we're back, and we're going to quick travel back to the, Rivet City. Excuse me. And find out what's going on there. So, data. All the way over here to Rivet City, yes. Oh, good. I thought they were going to make me press the button. Okay. Ideally, everybody's awake. I don't know. They're probably not going to be. They're probably going to make me have to sit and wait for a while, but... Because there's no guards out here. Aw, boo. Okay. So, I'll wait for another, what, 5 hours? Oh. I always do that. E, like, I don't like that they use E for cancel because, like, E is always supposed to be the confirm button, you know? It's the interact button. It's the do it button. Do what I told you button. E or F, depending on what game you're playing. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Are we just... Is he coming in, or what's the deal here?
I told you it would work, Madison.
I'm a little bit confused.
If we can find one, we can adapt it to work with the purifiers.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a GEC. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
And you know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James. When this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again.
I fixed the transformer again.
It's gotta be one of the more awkward conversations ever.
We need to get back to Project Purity. The computer there is our best chance to locate a GEC.
All right, let's get going.
That's my boy. It'll be good to work side by side with you, son.
It's about time. I'm sorry, Henry. I know you're doing...
Join the scientists at Project Purity. Okay. So basically, we need to go outside, quick travel over to the thing, and do all of that. But I think that we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. So hopefully you guys are having lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you are. Subscribe to the channel so you know when the next video comes out. And I do have a link to my Patreon in the description if you'd like to help me turn this channel into a thriving online business. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you for the next one.